Hi, I'm Sarah Thompson, and welcome to another edition of Close Up. Today I'm joined by Fred Wessels. He's the director of the City of St. Louis's CDA. That's the Community Development Administration. Thank you for being here.
My pleasure, Sarah.
So the reason we have you here today is to talk about Community Development Week, which is coming up in April. But before we get into the details of that, I want to set the stage because a lot of people aren't entirely familiar with the CDA and what it does. So if you could just explain that to us and what the CDA actually does.
Sure. CDA is a city agency, number one. We're civil service employees. I should say everyone except myself. I'm an appointee of the mayor. Okay. But the rest of us are civil service employees. We receive federal funds. We distribute those funds for housing programs, for social service programs throughout the city of St. Louis, and then we monitor to make sure those funds are being spent the way HUD regulations require.
Okay, so coming up in April, we have Community Development Week, and to my understanding, this is actually national, is that correct?
Absolutely. It says National Community Development Week. We are one of 550 members. We, the City of St. Louis, are one of 550 members that belong to the National Community Development Association, and we are excited about having the Community Development Week, April 6th through 10th.
Okay, so let's walk through it. April 6th through 10th. We've got something every day, so we'll start off with CD Week kickoff, which is Monday, April 6th. What's going to take place on that day?
Monday at 9 o'clock in the morning, Mayor's going to read a proclamation that he issued declaring City of St. Louis April 6th through 10th Community Development Week. There will be a reception. There will be many of the folks that we fund will be there, and that'll be the kickoff. Tuesday, we have a bus tour, both North and South St. Louis, to demonstrate how these funds are being used, the impact that they have on individuals and on neighborhoods throughout the city.
Okay, so that's a bus tour on Tuesday, and that's bus tour number one. Yes. And then Wednesday, you have an awards ceremony. Who's going to be? I don't think you can probably reveal who's going to be receiving the awards, but what are the categories? Who gets recognized?
Well, the organization of the year. We have two organizations that have been outstanding in what they've done with the money that's been provided to them, and that's when we have an executive director of the year. We have folks that are going to receive awards for housing. Others that are going to receive an award through outstanding social services.
So when we talk about some of the agencies you work with and your partners on the housing and community and nonprofits, how many are we talking about? Because just to put this in perspective, you're sort of overseeing and managing federal funds and how they're then distributed and sort of worked into the St. Louis community for housing, for other areas. Really, you're working with a lot of organizations, it sounds like. What's a ballpark? How many do you think?
That's right, Sarah. We had over 100 applications in 2014. We funded 47 of those. 23 of them are new organizations that hadn't been funded before. The funding is done on an open, transparent, competitive process, and we do it normally during the summer months of each year.
Okay, all right, well, let's move on. We covered the award ceremony, which is on Wednesday, April 8th. Then we have the Resources Fair and another bus tour.
The Resource Fair will be in City Hall Rotunda from 11 to 1 on Thursday, and it's going to include 30 agencies that have received CDA funding during 2015. And it'll give them an opportunity to meet the public, to give the public some information about what they do, who they do it for, and how the people are eligible for these programs.
And can benefit from them. So that's, again, 30 agencies at the Resources Fair on Thursday. That's open to the public. And for the bus tour that's taking place that day, is it going to different? I think bus tour number one's going to North Sarah area. Where's bus number two going?
They're going to have the same itinerary. We've got two buses, and each one holds 20 folks. So we had a lot of demand. So that's why we're having the second bus tour Thursday afternoon.
Okay, so it's the same location. And then finally, a Friday to end the week is Day of Service. What does the Day of Service consist of?
Well, that's when our community development staff is going to go to Wool Community Center. We're going to work in 2 of the rooms, their computer room and their multi-purpose room. We're going to lay some carpet. We're going to do some painting. We're going to provide some new blinds and mirrors and a whole sort of a number of things to make those rooms more functional. Also got 3 new computers for them.
Oh, that's
so
fantastic.
these are, it's something that our staff wanted to do. Our staff organized it. We are receiving a lot of help from Home Depot with some of the with the carpet and some of the other things.
Okay, well, it's great to get out of the office, but also to give back, most importantly. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
And again, that's the week of service. We've got that information for you on the screen. For more information, you can contact Alana Green at the CDA for that information. Again, it's the City of St. Louis Community Development Week. It is April 6th through 10th, and as Mr. Wessels just went through, each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, there's something. Thursday in particular is a resources fair that's open to the public. But again, for more information, call the number on your screen or go to the City of St. Louis's website. And thank you again at home for watching us here on STL TV, and thank you for watching us here on Close Up.